Also, this thing
Is it
kind of
the-
reminds me of a Gould battleship.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Peace Million, but it doesn't
Well,
look
no,
like
it's
a
supposed
Peace
to be
Million.
equivalent to Peace. That is the mirror.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one was. No, it's supposed to be equivalent to Peace Million, which is weird because it's like 100 times bigger than the Peace Million. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back for another episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. War in the Pocket, Stardust Memory, Zeta.
Theta. Or in this episode, Trowa returns to the battlefield.
Rise of the Red Comet,
Yeah,
The Origin,
of Seed,
Destiny,
while waltzing in the pocket.
War for the Overspark. I forgot I lost it. I couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, wow. We really did went way beyond the franchise.
Well, there's no taglines left. I know there's another one. I just can't think of it.
Thunderbolt?
No, tagline.
Oh, tagline, yeah.
All right, well.
Not important, yeah.
By your calculations, this should be the episode where we get a new opening. And I can tell you that's not happening given what I'm looking at on frame 0. You said if it was the last 10 episodes, then it should be this one.
You said it was the last 10 episodes. I said it should be this one because it's 49 episodes. This is 39.
Then we both agree. You did say it should be this one.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I said.
Because I went through your calculations, not my calculations.
No, it was your calculation. You said, I believe it should be this one. Those are your words. Not only from before, but from now.
Nothing really happened except for Lena becoming the queen of the world. You know.
And knowing, going to space and talking to Wu Fei.
Wu Fei's fucking off.
About organizing all of the Gundam pilots together.
And Wu Fei going like, fuck you. I'm flying off. Because that's what Wu Fei does.
I don't recall him doing that.
No, literally, there was like, oh, no, I'm going to do my own thing. And he just flies off. It's like, knowing's like, see ya, buddy. Bye.
I believe we've fallen into a secondary impasse that we always fall into, where I told you I don't remember that happening, and you were like, no, this is what happened.
I was trying to establish
You're facts. Not going to, God, if you were Robin Williams in that movie Awakenings, you'll remember. No, I'm telling you. Not a good therapist.
Never said I was.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying your insistence of what I do and do not remember, or your methodology of telling me what happened despite not remembering it.
Oh, and Katra went out to fight some dudes as well.
Oh, God. No, I'm sorry. It's not, oh, God, Quattro went out to fight some dudes. That would be a weird reaction. Just the element of, hey, did you ever see that movie? No, I didn't see it. And then you reacting the same way. Describing the whole fucking movie. I
told you a story about people who literally do that when they're watching the movie, and I always have the bad luck that I'm the guy sitting in front of them going like, damn it, shut up.
I haven't seen a movie in the movie theater since the remaster of episode 1, I want to say.
Of Star Wars?
Oh, sorry, episode 4.
Yes.
As it's now called.
Yeah. A New Hope. Star Wars, episode 4, A New Hope. When all it was just, it was just Star Wars. Like, what is it, Star Wars?
I just think that's the last movie that I saw in a theater. Because I remember I sat in literally the front row, the very front row, where I could see on the screen the difference between the new stuff and the staticky old stuff that was all on the screen together. It's way close. Well, because I didn't want to be next to any fucking person, so no one sits in the front row.
You gotta go like this.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, that's a movie, all right. Isn't that fun? Yay!
I don't know how close you think the front row is to the screen, but
you gotta.
It's not like
exaggerate.
It's not like the screen's right here. Like, okay, this is not a good choice.
It's still not a good choice. It's further back, but it's still not.
Yeah, I think there's like enough room for like 5 people to walk side by side together from the screen. Yeah. It's not like, it's more like that, not like that.
Yeah. You okay, buddy? I'm fine.
Watched a movie today. Reminds me of my favorite episode of Life with Louie, cartoon from mid-90s, where the dad hurts his neck. So he's like this the entire episode. And they're looking like over a cliff or something. Binoculars.
And last movie I saw was the D&D movie, which was actually pretty good.
Well, again, I said last movie I saw in a theater, not the last movie I saw.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And the last one, well, I've seen many more movies here, but in the theater it was D&D. And they'll never make another one again.
The last movie I saw is probably something I watched for the channel.
So now that we covered something of what happened last episode.
All right. Well, nothing left to do but hop on into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
You were right.
As I typically am.
That turns out that it's not in the last episode. It's just Endless Waltz. No, actually, Endless Waltz has a completely different song. So, yeah. That wouldn't work there either.
You kind of mumbled out your thought there, so I don't know what you were talking about.
No. Okay, let me repeat myself because I went... I said, unless we're saying, the last episodes... But in fact, the song that we're waiting for only appears in Endless Waltz. But then I remember the Endless Waltz has its own song, so that would not be it. So yeah.
Well, no, sorry, I'm hoping you were going to keep talking.
No, I just repeated what I just said because.
Right. But I was hoping you were going to keep going with a thought. I was looking up for a second, when does rhythm of motion play? And the immediate response is not helpful.
Whenever. Whatever the fuck we feel like. That's what it
No,
does.
during its third and fourth opening credits, which is what? What does that mean? Legend of the latter half of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing anime series, specifically during its third and fourth opening credits. I don't think you know anything, AI.
No, it's an AI. It doesn't. Yep, there you go. That shot where she's standing right there and nothing happens to her.
Episodes 41 through 49.
So we have another episode with the old one.
Yeah, it'll be the last episode we record next time.
At least this episode started with something different other than the Zero system.
Yes, but what year is it?
I think it's still after Colony 195.
I feel like you didn't get the irony.
Yeah, I know.
It's not irony. It's not irony at all. That's why I stopped before I was about to say the word iron.
It is sarcasm, yes. And 5 people are watching all those screens.
皆さんと共に歩いていくことのできる最善の道の第一歩であると考えています。皆さん、武器を捨て、争いをやめてください。きっと皆さんが願う未来は同じはずです。
Yeah, those guys don't look like they're stopping anytime soon.
Well, again, you'd have to consider that either Relina's been compromised or is betraying you.
Embarrassing if she had stood up, applauded, and nobody else applauded. Like,
I don't know, it'd be embarrassing. It'd be a direct signal of support. Also, I think Dermail would probably be forced to stand up too.
Yeah.
Because one, it's his idea. And two, I don't think he'd leave his granddaughter hanging like that. I mean, he apparently follows what she says enough that he, supported, I need a car for Relina. He's like, okay, I'll send a car for Relina.
Isn't that the symbol? Yeah, that's what Roma Fellers or Sand Kingdom symbol?
Would have to be Roma Fellers. There is no Scent Kingdom. Remember, they dissolved. Meanwhile, in that bar from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I remember.
Threw me off. I thought you said I had to be right back.
No.
You're mumbling again. You're mumbling and quiet. Crap, I'm either thinking this or the animators stopped animating my mouth.
Yeah.
Again, we just know where everyone is.
Yeah, your name is 15. I am 15. I guess everybody's name
also,
is...
yeah, we already covered that. Like number, in episode 2, we covered the fact that everyone's name is a number. Also, this guy's a distant relation to Jay Leno. That shin. Except for that. And this.
Wasn't Hero Yui for peace?
Yeah. The surest way to achieve peace is through war.
Yeah, apparently.
Also, technically, if you didn't have war, how would you define peace? Technically true.
Yeah. All this is set up so, again, Hero and Sex fight each other.
Although technically, I still don't understand how the epyon is defined as a Gundam. It wasn't made by the people who make the Gundams. Technically, it's just a rogue mobile suit.
I mean, who are they protecting them? You're protecting them from?
Oz.
Oz and Romerfeller are one and the same.
No, Trey's Oz faction.
Okay.
Technically, Alliance is what I meant to say, but Trace's Oz faction still works in that response. Also, this dude's still fucking around. Remember him from the party a long time ago?
Yeah.
He's technically related to Relina. Or he said he was. I don't know if that was a fake out Lady Un or not. Have you learned nothing? If you're not gonna force me, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, see? Now turn yourselves into all liars and force me to do it. Total pacifism at work.
Yeah.
How far down the road of total pacifism do you have to go before you stop arguing with people? No strife at all. Of course, the old men couldn't have a thought of their own. Had to come from somebody. This is how you can tell that Gundam Wing is a fantasy.
Yeah.
It's really the children that are dictating everything, and the old people are listening. Only in a made-up world. We're on our way to Texas.
Wait a minute. Isn't that it looked like the what's the name? Well, I guess he abandoned it in space. No, it got destroyed. The Tallgeese.
No, the Tallgeese was destroyed.
Yeah, but one of those looked like the Tallgeese.
I don't know which one of those you're talking about. I was instantly looking at her Texan outfit that she changed into while on the shuttle.
Yeah.
She brought it with her. Why? Thrown by this choice. The last place she was at was a country in the middle of Europe.
Yeah.
She left there to go to space in like regal outfit and packed her Texas costume.
Peace and freedom.
Let's bash the Stampede's mobile suit. See, same colony. The rest of the colony in the background. I guess grass just doesn't grow here. Not you. Your more helpless girlfriend, though. Or he'll do what? Kill me? How will that make you better? And you do just know that they're going to use Hildy against him, even though Hildy is a trained soldier. It's the Emma situation from Zeta all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, legit, you did run away with him once at least, because you're not in Oz anymore. What's her niche? Living with you is the only niche I know that she has. Really hard to take the high horse when you keep calling yourself the god of death. Which you did from literally the start. Operation Meteor literally got the colonies involved in a war.
Yeah.
Also, was it just standing there the whole time?
Apparently. That's how they found them, yeah. He's trying to do the Spider-Man thing where it's like, I'm gonna fight my own and I'm not gonna expose you to danger. But,
no, he's doing the Gundam Wing thing. They've been doing the entire time. Hey, it's Mirror. Mirrors all over the place. Also, this thing kind of reminds me of a Gould battleship.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Peace Million, but
it's supposed to be equivalent to that is the Mirror.
Oh,
that one was. No, it's supposed to be equivalent to Peace Million, which is weird because it's like 100 times bigger than the Peace Million. I mean, it's a pretty good plan they had. Let Roma Filler build the biggest battle station ever, and we'll just take it over.
Yeah.
Or I guess half build it and we'll finish building it.
Yeah. Oh, the Virgos.
Yeah, great. We got the Virgos now that they're completely weaker than everything else. The fact that they're forcing the Virgos to fight Leos at like a similar pace it's just fucking insane. Yeah, Quattro, you remember when you did this once? I mean, yeah, that was the entire plot. Oz convinced the space colonies to make weapons for them. And they agreed.
Yeah. Another destroyed colony. Hmm.
Oldest man on the battlefield, I guess. Reporting for duty, Sergeant Grandpa. Take this. Whatever did happen to heavy arms?
He got destroyed?
Said with a question mark, as expected.
No, I don't remember when he got destroyed. But I think, yeah, he got destroyed. Oh, now he's dual gunning it.
Well, I mean, these are manned Tauruses, though, so it's not like he's taking out Virgos.
Oh, there goes that guy in particular.
I was thinking I was going to be more upset if these were all mobile dolls. Just be able to dodge this shit. But also, is that the colony that Quattro destroyed?
They said Oz did it, though.
Yeah, but we haven't seen a colony be destroyed since Quattro destroyed one. I guess except for Wu Fei's colony, which is self-destructing.
Yeah.
That was you, man. Don't play in the machine. Totally are. The Tauruses were designed for space.
He's talking about Sandrock, not the Tauruses.
Well, don't say you. You was confusing. It's 3 of them, 5 of you. Spreading out and surrounding them is going to be incredibly difficult. 4 of you. We'll say near impossible now. 2 of you, 1 of you. There's more of you now than there was before.
Yeah. There was a lot of you more than there were there before.
Lieutenant Grandpa came with a lot more guys than we first knew.
Yeah.
Then yes, he did get a promotion between last time I said his name. And also the number of explosions happening out there.
Yeah.
Are they fighting an entire army? What's going on? Also, we know there's only 3 suits out here. So all of those explosions are either all coming from Trowa.
Is he gonna rocket jump? I think he's gonna rocket jump. That's what he's gonna do.
No, he stupidly just put himself in a position to get pushed by an explosion. Also, not for nothing, just a commentary on Quattro in the explosion. He's starting to flip head over heels and just stops. With no, like, jet push or anything. He just keep rolling. You know, until that happens.
Yeah. Oh. What the hell is that?
Zero?
No, that's...
No. Duo?
Duo.
I thought we were going to transition from Zex on the Earth having that whole discussion in his head to being in space. Again, I'm pretty sure those were manned machines. Those were manned Tauruses.
He doesn't know that, apparently.
Oh, not Captain Grandpa.
Yeah.
Because again, this would be dumb if those were mobile doll Tauruses. They should be able to dodge random shots from another manned Taurus.
Yeah.
That was the entire point behind why the Zero system and the Epyon system were so special. No, not Grand Admiral Grandpa.
Grand Admiral Grandpa. Emperor of the Universe Grandpa.
Well, not anymore. Well, 2-rank promotion.
Yeah.
Go from Thrawn to Palpatine. I guess no one's ever concerned about atmosphere in the cockpit or anything.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
And no one ever tethers himself either. He's
Or
propelled
have
off.
jetpacks or something like that. And they don't have jetpacks or anything.
As I'm saying, no one, you can just propelled off of your mobile suit and just be lost forever. But they are.
You never were.
Classic Gundam
So at
shot.
least
The
3
sun.
Gundams.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah. And here comes Epyon. Or no.
It's definitely not Epyon.
No, not Epyon. That's
Wing
Hero.
Zero.
Hero Ewing. Wing Zero, yeah.
She dies. No. Well, back to the old hero special. Kill Relina.
Yeah.
It's funny, he never said that about Dirk de Mel. If we take out the leader, we'll kill Romefeller. Was willing to do it to Trays. Not
Willing to
Dirk
do
de
it to
Mel.
Relina. Yeah.
Well, I was saying, he was going after Oz, and he was going to go after Trays at the same time, because Trays was there. You remember that's when they did the whole fake signal thing on the... Well, they've known who's controlled Romefeller this entire time. He's been hanging out with Relina. Relina has met with Dirk de Mel multiple times.
Yeah.
Hell, if he was so about this, he would take Dorothy hostage. You know, anything. But now that Relina's back, it's more entertaining if he just goes to try and kill Relina again. Now, not for nothing, she's being protected by all of Romefeller.
But yeah, I don't find it entertaining, but sure.
Well, you're not writing the show.
Truly. I did not write this.
I'm just saying. He definitely knows who Dirk de Mel is. She went to see him multiple times while he was there in Sank Kingdom.
Yeah. What can I tell you? This show is nuts. Oh.
財団内で理解者を増やすリリーナは平和への第一歩を踏み出そうとしていた。しかし宇宙は地球側の真意を理解せず、ホワイトファングを率いるミリアルド・ピース
I can see it agreed off screen.
地球の排除を宣告するのだった。 新機動戦記ガンダムウィング第40話新たなる指導者
Yeah, because it very much seemed like he did not agree to them at the bar meeting.
Yeah.
Or tavern or whatever the fuck that was.
But apparently now he's the leader.
Yeah, a short walk in the snow clearly changed his mind. He's gone from these hands, they're covered in blood, to what's a little bit more blood.
We want to catch these hands, motherfucker.
Well, you know, technically, if you're wearing white gloves and they're covered with blood, they've turned into red gloves, like boxing gloves.
Yeah. It's like a D&D player who's like, oh, we're all going to the dungeon. I don't want to go to the dungeon. Well, it's only 6 o'clock. We're going to be here till midnight. Oh, I guess I'm going to the dungeon.
Oh, no, I mean, we're going to the dungeon. I don't want to go to the dungeon. Now I'm leader of the party. That's what that is. I'm leader of the expedition. Don't know what you're doing, so yeah. Although, to be fair, if I was doing something like that, you'd have like that weird little time clock transition. And then, now you guys have to be over there. We have to reinforce the right-hand flank. No. What happened in the middle?
You got to cast magic missile. You, cleric, keep up with the heals.
I feel like Gundam Wing is a lot of, here's a really cool scene. How do we get there? This is a real clusterfuck of shit in the middle. Here's a really cool scene, though. How did we get here?
Yeah, it's soap opera writing, basically. It's like it's a moment to moment kind of thing where it's like, oh wow, these guys are fighting against each other. Okay,
and I feel like you're insulting soap operas. Now these other
people are fighting. Huh?
You're insulting soap operas. Soap operas are all about giant events, the fallout, and how we got there. Soap operas are like, then I've got brain tumor. Sorry, my camera's over here. I don't know where I should have started my turn for a different direction. But I've got a brain tumor, and like they're writing the character out of the show, and then big events, like they come out of nowhere, but it's mostly the fallout. We don't get any fallout from that shit. We're on to the next thing. You gotta believe if there was a soap opera where somebody stole a fleet of aircraft carriers and support ships, we would know what the fuck happened to them. Yeah. Granted, if it was a soap opera, though, you would see that scene, and then we would transfer back over to, like, The Office, where someone talking about, I slept with your husband, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe, like, next episode, we would start with aircraft carriers again, because, we had 17 groups of individuals to go through, so we gotta keep scene transitioning. I used to watch soap operas when I was on break at Goodwill. I'd go over to the gas station, and the gas station would have soap operas playing on the TV in like one of the little corner areas next to where they sold their gas station food. The box of a pizza slice that's been sitting there since this morning, or the rotating hot dog things.
Hot dogs, yeah.
Well, they eventually got like a little, I don't know what it was, like a Subway or something, attachment where the food area used to be, and I would still get like the old pizza slices rather than fast food. I mean, it's all not good for you. It just, I kind of like dated food for some reason.
Okay.
Well, sure. Like somewhat stale chips have a different taste to them than normal chips, or different consistency, I guess. Old popcorn, day after pizza, that kind of stuff.
Well, the after pizza is always good, but all the other stuff, not so much.
Yeah, I like somewhat stale food.
So this episode, I guess they're trying to get I've been saying this for a while. It's not the first time I said it in like 4 or 5 episodes. They're trying to get back the band together. What we know what's going to happen. We're going to have another hero versus sex fight. Because
not next episode, not in the next 2 episodes.
No, but
I don't
eventually
imagine.
That's what they're gearing up. Right? Joins
you and I
Fang.
know how the show ends, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't specifically remember. I remember this, him becoming the leader of White Fang. I guess in a couple of side elements of that. I don't specifically know what the end of the show is. But
well, technically, Endless Waltz is. Well,
my boy Zex is barely in Endless Waltz
because we have manga and all that. So
we have Operation Meteor, which I've already discussed, is sort of a recap. It's sort of a bridge between the movie and the show.
So I can't really say it's an end because if I keep adding stuff to it, then it's not the end. Well, what about the manga? What about this video game? What about this? Well, no.
Well, it doesn't matter about any of those because we don't do manga reviews here on the channel anymore unless I go back to OOF at some point. You know, if the idea is that we're going to do OOF after, not OOF, OO after this, then maybe I should pick up OOF again. Although I don't think I was anywhere near finishing, and I also don't think I have anywhere near the amount of time that I had back then. There is a lot of side material for OO.
Oh, yeah.
In the manga space, I mean. Like OOF, the mangas that are like, I don't know if they're like all prequels or not. It's like OOA, OOF, they're all OO and a letter after. And OOF, I was led to believe, was the prequel, but apparently there's one before that.
Of course.
There's a character in OOF. Yeah, if I said Balalaika, would you know who I was talking about?
Sounds familiar, but it could be a dozen characters.
Black Lagoon?
Yes.
The Russian
I know you're talking about.
military
Russian
commander.
mob boss. Lady mob boss from,
Yeah. There's a character in OOF that looks just exactly like her. To the point where I just started calling her Balalaika because I know Balalaika's name off the top of my head more than I know what her... I don't know what her name is off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
Jamiroquai. Yeah, but apparently there's that's a prequel story that also coincides with the events of parts of OO. But also there's a story which is basically she's the main character of that story. That's a prequel to the prequel. Also, there's a crazy ass character in that one. Apparently he's like a prisoner who's being forced to be a Gundam pilot, but he's like a bomb collar around his neck at all times that he can't get rid of. And it fucking does go off at some point in an episode. We're like,
oops.
Well, yeah, I can't remember what he's doing. He's going against their orders, but he's going against their orders for something that's important that they actually do. And they tell him to stop because the bomb collar will go off. Like, it's an automated thing. It's not like they're controlling it. I don't think, anyway. I don't think it's like a Amanda Waller situation.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, he's wearing a helmet. It fucking goes off. Inside of the thing, full with blood. He stops. He's like, he's dead as far as you'd think, but apparently he's not. I don't remember. It's a weird thing. It is, I think, also... No, there are Haru. There are Haru in OO. I think I mentioned before, somehow I got through most of the Gundam that I had seen before we got to Eurocentric here on the channel. By basically seeing all of the Gundam that didn't have Haru in it. So when I watched Witch from Mercury with Griffin, and there's a Haru in it, and he's like, I think this is associated with one of the other works. And he's like mentioning other shows that have Haru in it. Like, technically, Seed has Haru versions in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like...
They call something else.
He's like, no, it's definitely associated with this. And it's got a Haru. And it's like, what are you talking about? This is the only Haru I've ever seen.
If they call it Haru... Yeah, it is called a Haru in Seed.
No, they call it like Mr. Pink and Mr. Blue. They all have individual names because Athrun made them. It's not like a mass-produced thing like in Eurocentric, as we're learning now.
Yeah.
They're a mass-produced thing. Well, I guess we learned it in Origin when he was holding the box. But Athrun invented the Haru in Seed, and all the ones that exist are the ones that he made for Lacus.
Lacus, yeah. Mr. Pink and Mr. Blue and some more. And there's a third one, I think.
Oh, no, there's a bunch of them. And then there's the one that's like a little box is walking on the ground. There's a ton of them. I think that was called like Okaroon or something like that. I can't remember.
Okaroon? Anyway.
I always call him Ken. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Ken Watanabe? Yeah, it's supposed to be what
Well, I call him Ken because that's his fucking name. She says she can't deal with people calling him Ken or him making Ken references. You know, it's not reference. It's just him talking as normal. I haven't watched Dan in a while. It's one of the shows I said I got to catch back up on my solo.
Yeah, because she sees...
She wants to call him Okaroon because he's into the occult. Because it's more of a play on occult. So she wants to call him Okaroon. I understand that. His name is fucking Ken. I'm calling him Ken. I mean, people can't understand that.
She doesn't want to say that because he has the same name as the movie star that she
idolizes. Yeah, she has a big old crush on. I understand the situation. And I understood what you meant immediately that you were talking about Dan to Dan. The difficulty in shows that I have here. because her name is Momo. Apothecary Diaries I'm watching is Mao Mao, which is just adding an A to both ends of that. So
yeah, it's just she's a cat. Well,
she's not a cat. There is a cat in the show also called Mao Mao.
Mao Mao. Yeah, that's what you. Yeah.
Yeah. No, sometimes when I'm talking about Mao Mao, I'm going to accidentally say Momo, and it's like, that wrong show, because I'm watching both at the same time. That happens a lot, where I'll be either watching a show and another show will come up with a character of the same name, or a show I've just finished, and then we'll start another show, and then here's another character with a name that the other show had. And not like, oh, these are common names. I just mean like, I guess they could be common names in Japan. It's just the element that a bunch of the shows that I watch have common names between them. Sorry, not common names. Like a certain subset of names that just sounds familiar as an outside.
So they're supposed to be symbolic as well, like names of flowers.
Well, no, I'm saying as an outside viewer. Like, I'm not in the Japanese culture. So for me, having watched a number of anime, there are a number of names in anime that just seem more common than not.
Well, so the episode again, it's all about getting the band back together. We're gonna have like 3 or more episodes of that before we finally get to the final showdown. Sort of.
Well, we know it's 49 episodes.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just guess that maybe last 4 or 5 episodes are going to be the final showdown.
White Fang versus Romefeller versus the Gundam pilots versus.
Look, you and I both know who the final showdown groups are. We don't have to pretend, but we also don't have to say it out loud. We haven't gotten there yet. I think by now everyone knows that we have seen the show before, but at the same time, I don't know who we're doing this play for, but we're doing this play for somebody.
Somebody stop us.
All right, well, I guess now you have to play all of Cuba Pete for us.
True. But I won't. So I guess this is
well, then that's your choice. Either you do the sign-off, or you sing all of Cuba Pete.
Well, with all that said, I have been Lessons. We have been Theta. And this has been Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Thank you for watching.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?